Welcome back to March 1. Talking briefly to the barkeep, because there's a few things in the bar that I want to do before I get to the meat of this video. We're going to be going back to the army warehouses. That's the main location for freedom, whereas the bar is the central location of duty. As you can tell from the title of this video, we're going to have a bit of clashing with duty and freedom.
Okay, Mark 1. You've got the protective prototype, so you'll be safe from the emissions. I have the bunker coordinates. Don't forget that the prototype won't protect you forever, so you'll need to get to the bunker ASAP and turn off the burner. I don't know what will happen after that, but I am sure it will be worth it. The only thing we can be sure of is that the road to the zone center will be open. All you have to do is get inside the bunker below the antennas and switch them off. You in?
They're cooking radioactive boar stew. Ugh. Gross. I mean, I guess they could dilute the radiation with vodka, but like...
Yeah.
Ugh.
Join duty? I'm going to do that exactly right now, except I'm not. I'm going to go to the arena first. I'm not going to be doing all of arena. This is just you versus other stalkers. It goes in ascending difficulty. The first round is just you, another guy, and you both have pistols. And then it increases in the number of guys you fight, how strong their armor is, and how strong the weapons are. You're both roughly equal, except in cases where it's just one guy versus 3. There are 8 total rounds in arena. The amount that you can do depends on your reputation. Reputation doesn't affect much. It's mostly predicated on how much you've done for the factions, whether you've murdered neutral or friendly NPCs, side quests you've done, things like that. I think taking part in arena does increase your reputation, though. So I'm not going to be doing all of arena right now. I'm going to actually save that for a -2 to go alongside part 13. That's going to be the penultimate part of the LP. But I do want to go a few rounds just to show what arena is like.
It's paintball, but lethal.
Yeah.
I think that's just a war, Wang.
Well, like this is just basically a paintball arena, but you're just using actual bullets like some kind of jackass.
I feel like the military-industrial complex should use that as a slogan. War, it's like paintball, but lethal.
And you don't have healing here, do you?
Nope.
You walk out, yay, I win! Oh, I bleed out!
They take away all your equipment and stuff it into that little box. And once you've done a round, they do not heal you, and they do not give your equipment back. You need to go into the box, take out your med kits or whatever, heal, and then talk to this dude to do another round. Otherwise, you're going to go in there while still injured.
This idiot came in with still bullet wounds, ha ha ha! Watch him die for your amusement. Oh, this should be relatively simple. That's MP5.
They're weak and cheap, but I kind of like the MP5s.
Because you're never out of bullets for them.
Man, I'm gonna use that insult next time I'm fucking yelling at somebody. Call them weak and cheap. Specifically in a Russian accent.
Well, that ended quickly. Oh, it didn't.
No, he ran away. Yeah, for a second there I thought he vaporized.
This gun seems mildly more accurate.
Well, the past one we used was like a Makarov or something, and those are just hot garbage.
A Makarov is like a handgun.
Yeah, that was in the last round.
Cool. I'm talking about like, is this not the gun? This isn't the gun you've been using for most of the campaign, right?
I've been using an AK.
Yeah, like this seems more accurate than the AK.
But perhaps not as strong.
Miss. You did it. Yeah, I did.
That was like 20 shots to the dome, what?
Well, they all missed. It's like when you think you influence a football game by telling the field goal kicker to miss, and you're like, I have the power!
So just those 2 rounds to get a taste, and then we'll see the full thing later in the LP.
Stop. Outsiders may not enter.
This is where the duty is mostly centered. You can't actually enter here until you've got business with them. If you just walk in here, they will start shooting you.
So I've done none of the faction stuff at all.
There's not a whole lot of reason to.
Yeah, like, the game doesn't really us you into it, give you good motivation to do so. They're just kind of there doing their own thing while you go out doing your own thing. It's neat and all, but it feels kind of weird that they make these assets and not nudge you a little bit and be like, hey, check these guys out. They may have something for you, buddy.
Yeah, they didn't implement that until Clear Sky. And they didn't implement it well in that one, but in that case, factions will actually war with each other more than just in scripted situations.
Is that a boar ass on the wall?
And a boar ass on the spit. This dude's the leader. How fitting. He wants me to head into Freedom Territory and steal something from them.
Just anything?
Not just anything. A grenade launcher.
Oh,
And not a grenade launcher attachment, I don't think. A proper grenade launcher.
that's much better than stealing a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Well, I do steal all their food in the meantime.
So it's like the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
None of these are BB&J, you fail your mission. Get out of here, stalker.
Oh no! Game over. That's what the marked one sounds like.
Oh no, crumple into game over.
Oh, dude, I can't believe it.
But first, while we're on the way, you recall from, I think it was Ghost's message, he mentioned finding the guide and getting help from him. The guide's just hanging out with Fox, who we saved from the dogs earlier. He leads us in the direction of the Doctor. We actually saw the Doctor in that one flashback cutscene we saw in the last part. And turns out the Doctor is in Strelok's hiding place. We know where that is, in Agroprom. And luckily, I don't think any of the guys have respawned.
Oh man, every time I go here they respawn, it gets really irritating.
Now there's something here. I don't need that shitty weapon. But I will take all their bullets.
How is that gun fit in that tiny ass box? Ooh, yes, good night vision.
Yeah, this is why I like the hazmat suits.
Sorry, I've been stuck on the idea of a surfer bro using like Russian lingo, like, what it do, comrades? Praise the motherland.
Eviscerate the proletariat, man.
So that's a fast way down into the basement. Now, when I said the guys hadn't respawned, I meant the bandits. There are other things down here. The one time I will need pellicle ever.
Also, I find it increasingly amusing that,
Yeah, this is funny.
I was going to say that you bled from acid, but then we met our good friend Bloodsucker.
Yeah, there was just one of them down here last time. I don't get so lucky this time.
I think bloodsuckers are actually pretty easy to chump with shotguns. I just saw one of the bullets go like way off course. Did you just...
I meant to drop the grenade downward. I actually threw it in the direction I was running.
I thought you threw it in the acid. I was like, dude, what? There you go.
Luckily, they were just kind of sitting in the corner like the monsters in I Am Legend.
I don't remember that movie at all.
There were monsters hiding in corners. In the dark.
Ooh,
Nice.
money. They were eating that gun.
Iron. Just making sure. We know where Strelok's hiding place is. It's off in this little alcove.
Next to these conspicuously placed boxes.
And you need to crouch and jump to get into it. Oh shit.
Oh,
Hey, Strelok! Strelok, come on, man, wake up! Oh, this better. You had me worried. What the hell are you doing, man? Have you lost your memory or something? You were the one who suggested that we take this precaution. Oh well, at least you're still alive. Look, Strelok, we've got no time, so I need you to listen to me. Everything you have said about the monolith is true. All of it. It is just an illusion manufactured in a lab next to the sarcophagus. And nobody who reached the monolith has ever come back. It looks like they have died there. But anyway, while you're away, I dug up some more info. And basically, there is a decoder to open the door which leads to the monolith controls. And this decoder is hidden in a stash in Pripyat. Now I'm going to give you the coordinates of this stash, and I'm giving you the key to open it. I want you to take the decoder, and I want you to find the door in the sarcophagus. And then you'll know what to do. But it seems that this is the only way of uncovering the zone's real secret. This is the one you have been trying to work out, Strelok.
the secret is actually just a bucket of Nesquik powder.
That shit will make you see some weird shit, man.
Nesquik?
Straight up the nose, it'll get you out of this world.
I mean, I haven't had any Nesquik in a very long time. I don't know if they changed the recipe.
It's called oxygen deprivation, my friend.
So that was a massive info dump. Number one, suspicions confirmed. I'm actually Strelok, which is going to be difficult killing myself, though I've kind of had no problem doing that.
Motherfucker, you have power armor already? Holy shit.
That's why I've been saving up money. This next bit I'm going to be showing off the exoskeleton. More to show it off than to actually put it to real use. Because even though it does increase your carry weight and it's decent armor, I still like the hazmat suit more.
God, I'm sorry, that armor looks like the Nazis from Wolfenstein fucked a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, that's a good assumption.
Oh, and the night vision still sucks. 2, something about Monolith. I talked a little bit about Monolith. They're the brainwashed, insane people who are essentially possessed by the zone. We haven't really fought them yet. I think we do at the end of this video, because this is around the point where they start coming into the story. And also, there's a big secret about the zone inside the sarcophagus, and when we get to the city of Pripyat, there will be a hotel with a decoder in there. We need to grab the decoder, and then when we get into the sarcophagus, we'll need to use it to access a secret area. And from there, we'll be able to put down this myth of the Wish Granter and learn the true secrets of what happened to cause the zone.
It's a decoder ring. We're actually just getting a cereal box.
Nesquik!
It all comes full circle. Perfect.
That damn rabbit! Did he have a name? No, it wasn't Sunny. That was the Cocoa Puffs bird.
Yeah, I think it was just the Nesquik rabbit.
But this is freedom. They're the laid-back hippies with guns of the zone. And a lot of vodka. I'm gonna need a lot of vodka.
I do find it kind of weird that even after the big reveal, you're still called Marked One.
Yeah. Even though I have a name now.
It'd be a weird story plot that just says, I am Strelok, as he slowly pulls out the knife and aims for his own neck.
His name is Quickie.
Quickie the rabbit.
Quickie the Nesquik Quick Rabbit.
I am decidedly not Quickie. I cannot run with the exoskeleton.
Yeah, that's kind of the downside to it. The neat thing about this place, though, is that there's a lot of structures showing the communist regime here.
Chernobyl did go nuclear before the wall came down.
Yeah.
This guy's name is Russ Stout. I don't know why that's funny.
That dude was
Whoa.
action posing before we got to him.
I think this dude has a better name, Skinflint.
You know, I feel like that's not his name, but that's just the name of his mustache. Because that is a mustache worthy of its own name.
Scrapes of iron across my mustache. We can start a fire. Oh man, he's got a G36. God dang it.
I thought you were still being the dude.
No, that dude has a really good gun that I'd totally buy. But I'm pretty sure it's like 100,000 rubles. That's like, these guys make guns super expensive.
So I'm gonna have to go steal one instead.
Come up here. Let's have a little chat.
Why? I don't get it. Why is that my response?
I need an adult.
Come over here a sec. What do you mean?
These are lean times.
Just walk over here. I want to talk to you. I don't understand.
Oh no.
These guys are weird. Get lost, buttface.
They're cannibals.
Well, before I can actually steal a gun, I need to find out where it is. And in order to do that, I need to talk to the drunk chef. Thank you for standing up and then falling back down.
What's so funny? Hey, bro. Hello. Have we met before? Dude's fucking bombed out of his mind.
I think I need to get on his level a bit more here.
Shotgun an entire bottle of vodka.
Just realized this guy's name is Chef. I don't know why. It's funny to me. I just think of the South Park Chef.
I was thinking of Swedish Chef.
That's what he sounds like, right? I forget.
Yeah, that's the one noise he's ever made.
Imagine a Muppet that just goes every now and again.
Let's get hot, bro.
Talking with the chef is really more just cycling through dialogue options until eventually you say, "Hey, let's both get drunk." And you just keep drinking until you've gone through, I think, 3 bottles of vodka. You need to have the vodka in your inventory. I think I only had 2.
Ah.
That's quite the VOD. This is so long.
Yeah, and I need to go find another bottle. Luckily, there's plenty of them around here. That's the first point I noticed. When did I get a crystal artifact? It's okay. Here's all the food, though.
Is there peanut butter and jelly?
Well, there's bread. And a lot of tuna. I think there was like 8 cans of tourist tuna there.
Wayne, I want you to do something for me, alright? Eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then eat a bread. Tell me the difference.
Well, one of them's certainly drier. I may like one more because I don't like jelly.
And there's more in here.
Oh, canned peanut butter and jelly.
And a very wiggly refrigerator. Oh dear. And it hit me.
Canned bread. And it makes everything fucking haunted. Hello, I am the haunted fridge. I am here to give you peanut butter. Here it is.
I thought it was better when the fridge was saying canned bread.
Canned bread.
I'm glad nobody cares when I steal everything they own.
We got like 80 crates of those in the back. Don't worry, he's just pathetic.
So this dude Screw is supposed to be a mechanic. You would think that includes your weapons, but nobody in the entire game can repair your weapons for you. It's another thing I'm guessing they took out and then was re-added by modders for Stalker Complete.
They sure can't.
It's a shame. And also the scope he gave me, I think, was the exact same one I already had on my gun. Now let's get the info out of him.
Grenade launcher.
Grenade lunch.
Grant Mandonger.
Grant Man Dodger. Which is the fucking unlikely cousin of Duck Dodgers. He's just some dude. He's not even animated, he's just a fucking dude in his underwear who got green screened onto an episode of Duck Dodgers.
I'm leaving.
I'm sober. Bye.
Eh? Sure thing.
Yeah, I'm not drunk at all.
I don't think we need food. In fact, I think our weight problem is food.
This doesn't feel right. That's better. I'm gonna go find a grenade launcher. It's over in this village.
Have we been here in the LP? Because I have missed a couple updates.
Yeah, we have. This is the village where the bloodsucker nest is. They're over in the tower.
Oh, man. I keep finding this, but I never use it. Good luck, skeleton.
Skeleton, butthole. You brought the bulldog? Yes.
Universal protection. What?
Yeah, we got a new suit of armor.
Oh! That's the duty equivalent of the Sava suit, I believe.
Okay, one thing I just realized, because I imagined... This is going to lead to an actual question, but I imagined when talking about the Bulldogs that this guy just brought a player from the Georgia Bulldogs football team to this guy. But that leads to my question. Is everywhere else in the world like normal? Is this like a worldwide apocalypse, or is this just Chernobyl?
It's centered on Chernobyl. There has been some influence because stalkers have gone in, grabbed artifacts, brought them out, and those have been smuggled out into the rest of the world, but it's essentially centered on Chernobyl.
Alright, so it's not like the world is dead.
Long live the world. No. That one of those heads was a monster that was taken out of the game but re-added for Call of Pripyat. I think it was called Cerberus.
I don't remember a Cerberus.
But now let's get the Freedom guys to go and kill some duty guys after we just got some money from them.
Hey, see those duty guys over there? They said your pants were ugly. Those sons of bitches. Bang, 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 bang.
Duty's got something up the ass again.
Just why does it have the wrong line, eh?
This fucking guy just shoved you out of the way. What a dick.
Death to the enemy! Let's get him! It's about time we got to whack someone. All right, Tolek.
Look at
Take
that
Baldy and Squid.
fresh
Cover
cannon
the right
fodder.
flank. Colion, you and your
Just
squad
kidding.
will try and cut behind them.
Well, sure. No one's ever watching the rear except Koyan.
Evil laughed.
Okay, take two. That didn't go so well. Unfortunately, take two goes worse. What we're supposed to do, we're supposed to run over to this village, which is full of duty guys. First time through, the freedom guys followed me. Second time, not so much.
Freedom.
And also at the same time, the world started glitching out. We're gonna enjoy some visual glitches as I go through this.
Oh, good.
I did not want the VLP. No, stop. I will destroy this world.
Yeah, I don't think impact protection is gonna help me too much here.
Isn't? I thought bullets had some impact, but I guess not. That would make sense.
I would think it's the bulletproofing stat. Come on.
I like the lonely cricket.
The fucking crickets, I know.
Perfectly comedic timed cricket.
I know. It's like you turned around, stopped. 1 second later, tweet, tweet. It's like you added it in. It's so perfect.
Alright, well, at this point, Duty doesn't realize I'm about to kill them, so I can get relatively close. Let's put my grenade launcher attachment to use.
Oh, okay. That's what you're doing. Oh.
Oh. That was effective. It was disappointingly effective.
Sort of. It was like 3 guys I killed out of a stack of 7. You see that triangle in the sky?
No.
I'm about to notice in a second. That's a weird visual
What?
glitch.
Oh, what?
I don't know why that happened.
Oh, shit.
Screw the mission. What the fuck?
It's like alien tinfoil stretching across the sky. And it stayed there the entire time I was in the army warehouses. I was really worried the game was going to crash.
It's like the Nintendo 64 polygon barfed all over the base.
It does look N64, doesn't it?
Yeah.
See, look, what is that? It's like a chain attached to the ground and connecting at a pole that's not there.
Oh my god, is it someone's body?
Oh god, it's spreading. The zone is spreading!
I think it might be a ragdoll.
It's like one of those scenes in my video where I just played games with my computer with no graphics card in it.
Kinda, yeah. Oh, fuck off.
Like, your accuracy in this game past... That's totally a ragdoll, I bet.
I'm not I can't imagine it is. It does seem like something graphical in the skybox that got messed up. Later on, I did see it from a distance, and it seemed like something that's supposed to be in the sky that went wrong, but I don't know. Decided to try out a different gun. This is actually a pretty good gun. It's got different ammo. It's a bit stronger.
It's a really good gun, but I don't like the look of it at all. It looks like it's a gun, but somebody tore out the front barrel end.
Yeah, it's so weird.
And then shoved an aluminum can onto it.
Yeah. It's like that they took the M16, took out the extended barrel, and then just stuck an underbarrel grenade launcher on there for no discernible reason.
Alright, so we can't really continue the story until we've done a few things for freedom. We've cleared out the farm of duty guys. Now we need to follow a rat.
Well, there's one right there on the grounds.
Is that what rats sound like?
Are you giving away information?
No, in Stalker, the moment it turns red, everybody just fires 20 bullets at it.
Ooh. If you could actually shoot through that little gap, that'd be sweet.
I think you can, actually.
Probably, but I don't want to do that. I need to follow this guy before I'm allowed to kill him. So move quickly but quietly. Get out of the way of direct line of sight where he can see you. When he enters that door, there is a point where he might turn around and see you, so get behind a door, or get behind a wall. And then get relatively close, so you can sort of hear the point where you are allowed to kill him. We're here, we're waiting for him to bring out the informant. Once the informant's out, he's dead meat. And then the informant can be dead meat. Luckily, I've got a grenade left over.
Fuck him up! Yeah!
Well, that was the snitch. Where's the informant?
He's on his way. Oh, another meat chunk.
So many fucking meat chunks in here. Gross.
And so I left him a meat chunk. The informant comes along this exact road. So what I like to do, I like to head in that direction from the hills, so I'm sort of hidden by the bushes and the trees.
Why is there a corpse just out here?
Yeah, I don't know why. He's just... I think there's something on it. It's weird it's not like a stash or anything, it's just a corpse.
Wow. That's tragic. Out of all the things to die from in the zone, a fucking tree falling on you, that's pathetic.
So it's not just a snitch, he's got two guys with him. I was a little worried, because I can hear dogs all around me, but none of them come after me.
They kill the informant instead. Really easy job.
Well, luckily my flail barrage works. And the other guys didn't hear it.
Can you shoot that red propane tank and just blow up everything inside that? Wow.
That shit.
Come on.
That went smoothly.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Something like exploded 5 times after that grenade?
I think there were gas tanks around.
God, it's still there.
Yeah. This is why I kept in this part, because I saw that and thought, man, that is ominous.
That's the real villain. It's like a 50,000-foot pyramid head.
Now, unsurprisingly, because of the farm raid, I am now an enemy of duty. And there was actually a duty guy in that little encampment where I'd killed those guys earlier. And now he's angry. He might have also just been a guy who remembered me. It's a little hard to tell. I think he was a dutier. But now that I've done that, I've essentially got Freedom's trust. So now I can head to the barrier between the army warehouses and the Red Forest. The Red Forest is right in between us and where we're actually going to get to the Chernobyl power plant. And it's also where Monolith is coming from.
Stalker, you are approaching the barrier, so do not try anything funny. But we are happy to accept any help you can give.
This guy's really bad at guitar.
I disagree.
We really need help playing the bass.
You guys have a base?
Can we hide out there? It is very cold.
Hey! After I'd raided them all their stuff.
Not really feeling it.
Now, are you ready for a real firefight?
That we're only gonna see through a bus window. Ah,
I tried hiding for most of this. Didn't work out so well. But Monolith is running out from the Red Forest. These guys are well equipped. They're quite dangerous.
huh. What?
They explode nicely. And there is a lot of them.
Yeah, this can swiftly become a problem.
They also have quite good guns. It might actually be a good idea to run in there as they're shooting at you, kill one of them, steal their guns, and just sort of clear them out with their own equipment.
You can actually get one of their rifles somewhere in Freedom Base.
Also, it's easy to see them at night because they all have headlamps. This is the point where this gun really proved its weight.
In between this and the green box white bullets, those are typically what you want to use at this point in the game. You do not want a,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the captain is kind of an idiot, and he will personally see to the deaths of some and walk right in the middle of the fucking firefight.
Yeah. This is the point where I decided I'm gonna get more up close and personal then.
Up close and personal equals chucking a grenade 20 feet.
Please tell me you can read the thing. Granata, granata, granata.
Granata.
Yeah, any gun with those bullets is a pretty good gun. My personal favorite, which I think I'm going to find in this part, off of one of these bodies, is essentially a sniper rifle without the scope.
Yeah. It's the Ventores?
There it is. I didn't take it. I should have, but I didn't take it. That went a lot better, now that it was actually in the line of fire. And now with that taken care of, I can head right into the Red Forest at my own leisure.
How red is it?
Not at all.
Fucking liars, man.
There's a bit of it that's kind of orange. And brown.
Yeah, I'll forgive them.
Yeah, one of the things you could do for freedom is that the moment you could go to bar, you can go to freedom base. So if you want to be super metagamey, the moment you get to bar, you just go straight to freedom base, fighting the hidden Ventores, and then just use that.
I'll find use for it next time, though. There's a lot of wide open spaces where I need to shoot from a distance.
Scope would be nice, but I don't think the Ventores can be scoped. I might be wrong.
I think I tried, but it wouldn't let me, at least not with the AK scope.
I know there's a scoped version, but I think it's mutually exclusive. You either get silenced, unscoped, or another thing. I don't know. I don't use the Ventores personally. I go from the M16 looking thing to the SIG 550 to the G36.
All I know is the Red Forest amps up pretty hard in difficulty, because Monolith throws everyone they have at you. And that's just getting into where we're actually headed, which is the Brain Scorcher. We need to turn that off before we can enter Pripyat. There's some psi energy, some machine that's just frying brains. The brains of anyone who tries to enter there. Although, speedrunners have shown you can't actually just run to Pripyat, even though you're getting a shit ton of psi damage, and make it through. Once you're actually past that loading zone, you don't get any more psi damage. But I'm doing this properly, because it's an LP.
That would cut a lot of the fucking... Well, that cuts one of the best parts of the game out, so I would not be okay with that.
It's more thematically appropriate to do it, right?
Yeah. And you get to go through another cool level.
But it is hard as balls.
Depends on your weapons, but yeah, it could be difficult.
And as we have seen, I'm not the expert on weapons, so I had some trouble. I think I finally ditched the AK at some point.
Yeah.
And stuck a bit more to, like, the Torres. And I think I finally get a sniper rifle. A proper one.
Oh my god. How many hours? How many parts? 10 parts? Finally getting a long-range weapon for all your long-range fighting? Listen, Thorn. I know you love the AK. I know the AK says it loves you. But Listen, your life is going to be way better once you get rid of it, okay?
It's really not a good gun. Like, by that point, technically you should be using the weird M16 looking thing. Maybe even the Lee Enfield. At least that comes with a scope gratis.
I think I also switched to an Enfield, yeah. Essentially, I know, Jacob. I'm ahead of you. But anyway, next time, probably the hardest part of the game for me, at least. I died multiple times just getting to the Brain Scorcher.
Oh, this will be good.